Hey guys, Red Bull here. So today, it's my last video for Genshin Impact version 4.8. Here I am at the outskirts of Constellation Metropole, about to start the Kirara story quest, and as I said before, this is gonna be my last video for version 4.8 because as you guys can see, I only have 1 day and 13 hours left before this event goes away. But I have somewhere to be tomorrow, so I can't make another video where I say goodbye to this place, but I will obviously take pictures and screenshots before this place goes away for good. Because who knows, I may never be able to come back here, because Golden Apple, obviously, still gonna be there, but like the 2.8 stuff, it's gone. We may have chance of getting Bottle Land, but like, we don't know when we'll come back to that. And here we are with Simulanka, you know? Like, it's been a blast. Force of Blessings over there. Constellation Metropole. And then somewhere deep on the horizon is the Broken Sea. But, yeah, I genuinely love this event. Even though, like, obviously, as you guys can tell from the state of my channel, I haven't uploaded any Genshin videos. It was at the time when recording this event specifically, because like I was too busy with DZZ editing and even just preparing for college, you know. And I haven't really been too keen on editing too much, and just taking in this event and taking it for granted for what it's worth. This game is very special to me. Like, it's not perfect, but like it's one of the best game worlds I've seen in a long time. Well, one of the best game worlds I've seen in a while. Well, like, obviously, like, there are some game worlds that are probably better than Genshin's, but like, Genshin is one of the best game worlds I've seen so far in my time. But like, man, here I am, just standing next to Kirara, taking this all in for one last time. Because, I'll probably leave it in recording as well, just me taking in the area one last time. But, we are here. Sorry about my rant. Yeah, we are here with the Summertide Scales and Tales. I've finished everything in this event, with the exception of the narration footnotes, which is the Kirara World Quest. So, yeah, we're about to start this world quest, and then I can take in the views of this world one last time, and say goodbye before version 5.0. Narration footnotes. Kirara says there are a few things she must investigate alone. As you're not a cat, curiosity won't kill you, so why not go with her? Obviously, I still have this world quest, which is a good world quest to stop or to end off on, but like, I'll see if I leave it on recording. I probably won't. But, yeah. Hi, Kirara. I'll build you, I promise.
Are you all set? Ready to start investigating?
Yeah, because I have a day left. We're all good.
Great! Let's go!
Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Follow Kirara to the village ahead.
I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before.
I'm also playing on high settings on my device right now, so I hope you guys don't mind. If it lags,
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you.
Where are you pointing? There's no house here. You mean this? Oh.
Nothing to see
This.
here either.
I went too ahead.
Maybe we can find someone to ask?
Hello?
Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Sure. Lead the way. I like her outfit, by the way. In my opinion, it's better than her original outfit. I will be keeping that one.
I was sure there'd be people here.
Huh.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
Hello?
What? Who said that?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene. They saw a narrow path.
Diminutive pixie. Okay.
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out.
It's right there, the
Perhaps
stairs.
a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration.
Is he a narrator?
Alright, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
We go. Ugh.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Oh, there.
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Okay. Don't sit in the chair in the center. Oh, I almost tripped and fell. Okay. So don't sit in the chair in the center. Got it. Oh.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
Don't sit in the chair in the middle. Okay, sure, I'll read this. In the name of the elders of the tree...
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attention.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was.
I didn't even read it because I was confused.
Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
I couldn't even read that.
Okay,
I'm actually
I
mad.
just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
What the hell?
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
I'll just do this.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different.
Ah!
A thought enters the Outlander.
The
Way ahead
attack
of you.
now over. Only one final step
Way ahead of you.
remains.
Now it is the time to see.
But alas,
Just like that.
as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No
Hi.
hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go!
Hi. I was like, narrator?
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Hi.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
Oh,
My name is...
a pet.
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right?
Thank you.
You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
Huh?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
What?
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on.
So there's
Out
an
with it.
actual narrator?
We've never heard that voice before. But he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories
Imagine
to
that's
children.
Dane in a voice.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our three clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Why?
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Yeah, the one we saw.
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say dragon of old,
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Oh.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Huh.
not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
Oh, okay.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble outlander.
Call me the Traveler. Kidding, Rebel 123.
Noble traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us.
Hi.
You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still.
Hey!
Embrace
Trademark.
it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much
still call
easier
you
to
Puss in Boots
explain what
because
needs to be done
Puss in
once we are
Boots.
there. This place is sacred
Oh.
to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights,
It's like the one in the Force
our
of Blessing, but
forefathers
it's not,
fought the dragon into submission,
it's not glowing.
and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
Oh boy, that's hilarious. Imagine in like Lord of the Rings when they fight like dragons. Some of us day shifts, some of us night shifts. No, that wouldn't work though. So they worked shifts while the poor dragon had to work around the clock?
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
I mean, could be
Wait
true though.
a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
I mean,
Cape's words gave the traveller food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world?
what?
But that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site.
Oh no!
Unwanted company had arrived.
Oh wait, no!
The traveller and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting yourself, narrator, but let's go! Come here! Stop arguing!
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business.
What?
As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
No, it doesn't.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm starting to be confused.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
Yeah.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the Girac, and on the very first page of the book.
Oh.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript
Look
as a
at that.
blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays.
Constellation Metropole looks great. I wish I had it on nighttime, man. The view would look much more gorgeous in nighttime, but like, I'll do that later.
So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
I don't know about that.
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Oh. It's a Z. Got it.
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveller Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Stop narrating my choices.
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us
I
bear
have doubts
witness.
about that. Oh boy! Do I really want to read this? Oh, look at these blanks. Oh boy. Probably Alice. This is probably Alice. Okay. I'll speed read this, okay? Well, not really speed read. I'll speed read it by myself, but then you guys just decide. Oh.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. Been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Okay.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Imagine all of them
Let's
are
do
false.
my clan next. I'll lead the way.
Okay.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
What the hell?
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bobarano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
You just open it.
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
If you say no, I'll be shocked.
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers.
Wow.
But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
There's no response from the door, and there's nothing unusual about it. Okay. I see some chests there.
Question 1. Who is it?
Police open up. Please open
That's
up.
actually quite an amusing approach.
Open up.
Probably not going to get
FBI,
us
open
anywhere,
up.
but I do admire your sense of humor and your commitment to it.
Hey.
Question 1. Who is it?
I have commitment, okay? We're here for a routine inventory check club. And her retinue.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Question 2.
Okay.
By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Stole its hard work and wealth.
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metropole.
I mean, you said
We
well.
have hardware and we have clockwork, but not hard work.
Jesus.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients
I'm going to
defeat
leave
the
and
dragon?
steal these goddamn chests that I see, okay? Wisdom, whatever the...
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
Oh, for the love of...
A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Both. Perhaps both are equally real?
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel?
What is this? Isekai?
There's no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key.
Perfect! Let's go. I'm too good.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay. Oh, it's a key. Gotcha. An actual key. Oh, damn! I could have stolen these things.
Is this
I got confused
an
for a
answer
sec.
from this-
Now, let me see what...
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If
Okay.
anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cape.
Bro! Come on.
Look! My clan's history is true as well! There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
No.
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own
Did you even read
personal
the
intelligence,
context?
which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Boberano? How can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Aw, yeah, that's mean.
Don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing
Yeah, I was about to
you.
say, like, she's just teasing you, but
Actually,
still.
that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's family wealth, you can go to my clan's place.
Okay, so, I also was told by a friend of mine.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
So I was told by a friend of mine there's only 6 chests left after I explored the entirety of Constellation Metropole.
Reward on the road.
So that's 3, 4, and 5. Bog!
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Huh.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
I doubt that.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in?
Defense!
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is growth serum.
Huh?
What's sympathetic about that?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize.
I don't know about that.
The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
What?
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
Ah! Yes.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
What? They scooped me up? Alright.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for...
Shut up.
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. It feels like we've been waiting forever.
Anyway. This has
Should
to
be
scoop
getting
me.
close.
We're here.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Oh. It's basically a triangle, right? There's no other way that's not a triangle.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you? Except empathy.
A few minutes later.
Jeez! It's the orientation that's the problem.
This is the last one.
Alright.
Signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole too.
But did you read
Just
the content?
As we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular.
Yeah.
But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too?
Like what?
Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths in particular. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
Uh-oh.
The bell! It rang once!
Uh-oh.
What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps, and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Will do. Give me that. I'm just gonna...
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
They're outside! After them!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do not touch the glue. 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 We are not touching the glue. Where's that guard?
Arrest these suspicious...
No! I pressed it.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Well, guess what? I have a plan, so I don't get caught too easily.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
Well, I'm leaving, so see ya, suckers. See ya, suckers. Bye. Didn't even have to be chased anymore.
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
Yeah.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
No problem.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending?
Shut up!
Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Well,
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
skip one day. Yep.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Whoa, what?
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Ah. What the hell happened?
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The 3 great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
How did this happen?
What?
Cappe, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words? What did he say?
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
Ugh, you could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boberano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Empathy.
Don't worry, Boberano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him?
Yes.
My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
What the hell happened?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
So, Cappe's not dead?
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up.
Well...
Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cape isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No! There's a need! Huge need!
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal or the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere. Excuse me.
Sus. Detective Sus.
Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
What?
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
Oh, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Yeah. I had to work it out.
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
Sure.
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Who did it? The hell? It's the detective. Detective, you're sus. You.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, then he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
It's you, detective.
We literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange by nature. Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which is the truth.
How'd you know?
Didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house, then walked here in a daze before finally passing out. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered, and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like a pretty complicated conspiracy for the average Simulanka resident.
Yeah.
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. It just seems unnatural.
It's the detective!
Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
I feel like it's a detective.
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head to Cape's house to check the toilet bowl for signs of an
detective
impact.
sus. It's detective. Yeah, right. Huh. What did you say?
Hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance? Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it into the sky. Yeah.
Oh.
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it. There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it!
What's the guard spear? How about this one?
You're not from these parts, are you? Just visiting?
Yeah?
Yep, that's right. Why? What's up?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines. A safe and secure working environment.
I don't know about that.
Doesn't sound very safe. At least not as safe as being a courier.
To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch. And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
I'm not. Never mind.
She's just being called a cat
Give
now.
up.
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone
Already
missing.
found it.
Maybe one of the giant guards broke it down, so someone took it to perform a rapid resuscitation procedure.
Sounds pretty brutal for a first aid technique. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Is it just me, Traveler, or does it seem kinda suspicious?
I don't know. Ah. Let's check this one. Yeah, what about this one?
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please do come back tomorrow. It's just, I have to close early today. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others, the consequences could be disastrous.
Ah.
There's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count. If it turns out I'm wrong and I miscounted, I could be charged with filing a false report and disturbing the peace.
Oh. Missing pickaxe, missing growth serum, and here's
There's
your...
a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Here's your missing growth potion. I have your missing pickaxe. And your missing spear.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
Couldn't
If it
turn.
was the pickaxe, Cafe sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
I mean, it can't hurt
Actually,
somebody.
you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just
Yeah.
saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed not to damage titanium, so it couldn't cause any superficial damage to residents here. But you could probably knock someone out if you hit them hard enough.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't leave a scratch. Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Cape's house?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about? What are you trying to say?
It's you.
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've retrieved it, we were gonna replay it again. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clockwork switch
You.
in my kitchen. Yeah, I think I'll just,
Yes.
Oh, no, you stay right there.
It's you, Mr. Detective.
We should be good now.
Rewind time. Ah. Why do you have it? That is not a boomerang. How? That was not boomerang. Yeah, Lumine, I am yawning myself. Nice trick, though, detective.
So you're the attacker!
Aha!
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, didn't exactly have your work cut out for you. So, all I can say is...
Get the growth potion.
Is...
Catch me if you can!
You don't have the growth potion.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion.
We have a
minion's
runner!
poor lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down.
Got a runner!
By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more lower. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
Got a runner!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me,
Get back
what do you
here.
hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Get back here!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap. In fact, all the glue in this world is created by me, using my narrator powers. I make it and the residents just gather what they need.
Really?
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots that...
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode,
I'm beat. I surrender.
Gotcha. You're cringe, by the way.
You've got nowhere left to run.
Explain yourself.
All right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding you all this time.
Shock! My mind is blown.
You're overdoing it a little bit there. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for a long time that this whole world is just a fairy tale written by the goddess of fate.
Oh.
I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales are just fictional stories and nothing more. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the goddess of fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked best.
Beautiful shot. But also, kind of figured there were like 3 signatures. That's A. That's probably like Anders' daughter, and she probably like had 3 drafts and just couldn't decide. I thought so.
Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one.
Oh. That's cool. Also, I'm just taking screenshots, so like, Eder has to edit this together.
The goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with all three.
Wow.
Who'd have thought? But what does any of this have to do with what you did?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Simulanka who would understand. Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, is it really all just a work of fiction? The only reason the three great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious enough to investigate further. But as it turned out, they just accepted it and carried on living the same old lives. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value. And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here, are we real?
Yes. You guys are.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary confinement. I definitely deserve half a day. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape Bobarano and Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the three clans. If the three of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it by themselves. Over all these years, not once have they ever tried removing it together.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been mistaken about this whole time.
Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you?
Come on, Kirara.
Your voice acting's actually pretty good.
The reason fairy tales are
Anders'
suitable
daughter.
for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. Perhaps they simplify good and evil, and perhaps they hide the darkness in metaphors.
Indeed.
But let there be no doubt. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are also real.
Goddess! Is it really you?
Yeah, even though she's
the line
gone.
that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard my voice before. But now you wish to break free from the story, and there's a cat nearby, so you can hear my echo.
Necromora!
Just your echo?
She's gone. That's why.
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real world too.
Yeah. You lead the surrendered detective back to Cape. So we need a shot of the crime scene for evidence, a mugshot of the suspect or for the records, and a photo of the heroes for posterity. The guard mulled over the three photos is overkill. Let's just get one big group photo at the crime scene. Suspect, try and look more serious. Heroes, more natural please. Happy smiles. But no smiling from the victim or their friends and family. Thank you. No, don't get up. Stay on the ground, we need to capture the crime scene as is. 3, 2, 1, say cheese! Wait! No!
My head's spinning. Albizzi just gave me a quick rundown of the situation.
I'll have to
So
look
you
up.
caught the detective?
I'll probably have to look up a photo of that online. No! I wanted to save that! Then the freaking text had to get in the way. Damn it.
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered. Oh, and he asked us to pass on a message.
Yeah. Tell the three about what the rest happened. Could have removed the clockwork key together if they just worked together.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did. After 6 months in that place.
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key and pretended like I was pulling as hard as I could.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends
Pet
all
dog.
day, every day sunbathing.
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the goddess of fate at the end? That's amazing.
There is a world beyond our own after all.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. And not invite the detective, just to annoy him. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any reason to doubt that we're real. If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real, I'd be devastated.
Aww. I did it! Text Coda. Wait 2 days later? Well, I'll take a photo of the... Or I'll just download the photo online and probably use that as a thumbnail. I'm actually pissed! I'm actually pissed I couldn't take a screenshot of that. Go to the feature bar. Oh yeah, I have to return the key. This world's great. It's the best summer event world that we've had yet. Like Bottle Land and Golden Apple. As much as I love Golden Apple still, like, this is my new favorite area. Like, so far. There they are. Alright, guys. You guys ready to pull out the key? Ready? You know what? I'll take a photo with you guys before you go away, actually. No? You guys are kind of fun. They're the Power Rangers. They remind me of the Power Rangers so bad. Anyway. Work together, you know? Return the great clockwork key. There you go. Investigate. Yeah, it's not moving. Alright, let's go. Hey guys. We're back. Well, if it isn't the Marquise of Carabas along with her cat and little fairy. I think we should probably stop this now. Surely it's time that Traveler and I drop these roles. Nah, in theory it should all be over now. But I remember hearing that the point of the ceremony was to help people transition from one mental state to another. To bid farewell to the title of Marquise of Carabas once and for all, you can bring things to a close with a touch of formality. As a Nekomata bids farewell to her boots, through the reflection, are we wiser to the nature of the truth? Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. See you guys! This world quest was fun. I'm actually pissed I actually didn't get to take a photo of that. Did we actually get the thingy, though? Did we actually get it? Did we get it as a quest item or no? No? Bruh, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. I'm actually mad. That was a missed opportunity. Anyway. Yeah, wow. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I'll take a screenshot, or not screenshot, I'll download a screenshot of that mugshot in a bit, but we have to go to the Broken Sea because we have one more world quest to do. Alright, we're here at the Broken Sea for one more world quest. So I'll probably just stick this up. I'll just stick this as well. Alright, we have one more world quest, which is right here. The Broken Sea looks better in high settings. I will definitely say goodbye in this place, especially the music in the last area. Yeah, we can't jump that. Okay, so where is this? Okay, here we go. Hi! S-Noir! Hi! Lighthouse, lighthouse. I've got to haul you up so my friends can find the way home. Phew! Just gotta rest a bit before I do. Seems like you're gonna need a help. What, ho? You don't look like one of our neighbors from Brickstacks. A rarity indeed. S-Noir is the name, and guarding this here Forest Near's lighthouse is the game. It and I bid you welcome. In truth, however you come at the most terrible time. 'Twas but a few scant moments ago when a monstrous dragon just ran by in a bit of a hurry. Clumsy and stumbling it was, and the two of us were in its wrathful path. With a crack and a snap, both I and my poor lighthouse were bowled right over. As you can see, I've regained my footing, but not so the lighthouse. Oh boy, so Mini Durin knocked this lighthouse over just by passing through. Aye, and I've tried all manner of ways to get him on his feet. Even the neighbors came to lend a hand, but he simply refused to stand back up again. You'd almost think he had a temper. Still such a tantrum. Our neighbors still have to keep an eye on that dragon, so I'm on my own for the time being. It is a terrible situation. With our lighthouse down for the count, we have no light. That means no return for our village, to the village for our adventurers. And where would they travel abroad? Their journeys take them... Oh! Beautiful shot. Their journeys take them to the ends of the skies. After all, a mere jaunt over to Constellation Metropole or Rainsong Pond requires no lighthouse to show the way. So, adventurers board their little boats and set sail for where the stars set, or perhaps the other end of the rainbow. When they wish to return, this lighthouse shall be their guide. When they return, some adventurers have grown most strange, mumbling ceaselessly about value and suitability. But that doesn't stop their luggage from containing many stones, beautiful art, and seeds. Wait, what if they don't wish to return? Why? That is their prerogative. Prerogative. But no matter what, the radiance of the Brickstacks lighthouse shall shine upon the distant places where the stars fall. So long as they're willing, anyone may follow the light back to our village at any time. Where the stars fall, that almost sounds like you're trying to go explore beyond this world. That's, traveler? What would that frown? I wonder what becomes of them once they depart. I am no adventurer, so I know not. Were Roselle still here, you could ask him. He is the boldest, most inquisitive of our adventurers. By dint of the windmill mounted on his ship, he sojourns to places most distant each time, to lands where even the light may fail. And yet, he always returns. According to the plan he has related to me, he should have already returned several days ago, but I fear he may have utterly lost his way like my other wayfaring neighbors. Alright, I've rested enough. Now it's time to get our lighthouse back on its feet to shine once more. All our adventurers await its guiding radiance to bring them home after all. Dear guests, could I please seek your aid in getting our lighthouse back on its feet? That way, his light can shine further still. That may be seen by more of our adventurers. Don't worry, I'll get it done right this instant. Hey, are you sure about that? Paimon's not that strong, so she'll chill for you while you're at it. Oh, okay, Paimon. Bro, okay. Does seem right a pickle, doesn't it? Why don't think put our heads together and think of something? How about we tear it down brick by brick and rebuild it from scratch? No. The hook that hung the lamp that has been knocked loose. Just one moment of carelessness, who knows? You could send the lamp rolling down, and we don't want that. So how do we do that? Find a way to make the lighthouse stand up. Oh. Lift it as hard as you can. As Paimon cheers you on, you settle into a steady stance and Tighten your core, both hands grabbing onto the section of the toppled lighthouse, best suited for gripping. Adjust the distance, breathe in, stick out your chest, pull your strength into your shoulders. Wait, should it be your shoulders or your back? Well, whatever it takes, time to put your back and or your shoulders into it. Heave ho! As Paimon comforts you and the lighthouse looks on, you let go for now. Just think of something else already, would you? That was just a waste of time. Okay. What would be a good way? Push hard. Paimon cheers you on. You firmly support the lighthouse with your shoulder. Plant your feet firmly and heave ho! Topple Tower salutes you stoically and statically with its weighty body. If nothing else, you courageously confronted this challenge. Heave ho! Hup! The lighthouse lies resolutely on the ground, silently extending its beneficence to you. Heave ho! Ah! A dull crack sounds from near your hip and you fall to the floor. It is only after a lengthy and gentle ministrations on Paimon's part that you are able to rise. Best think of some other way to do this. Bro, I'm gonna break my own bones for doing this. Wait a minute. Huh. I'm inside it. So... where else? I hear the... I hear it. Okay, so how do we make it... Ah, how about this? After giving much thought as to where your strength would be best applied, you select a brick that seems like a firm handle. Grabbing onto it and to the sound of Paimon's cheers, you let loose a burst of tremendous effort to the right toppled tower, only to nearly be sent friendly handhold brick and all tumbling off the island. Fortunately, Paimon managed to grab onto your clothes. Should probably consider an alternative. Nearly slipped and fell, but hey, what of it? What else can I do? Okay. What else can I do? Find a way to light up the lighthouse, or make the lighthouse stand up. What else can I do? Like, realistically, what else can I do? Ah. Try touching. There you go. Wow, the lamp really came off. It isn't broken now, is it? Calm down, Paimon. It's still glowing. Here, Paimon, catch. Wait. What? Wait. Hoisting it on Paimon won't stop us both from getting scolded. Oh, what we do now? Huh, wait a minute. Why is the lamp still shining even after being removed? So the reason the lighthouse shone so brightly is that there was super bright light hanging on the lighthouse. That said, aren't light sources usually super complex mechanisms? That's not important. Since this one can be removed normally, that works for us. Esnor mentioned earlier that he needs to get the lighthouse standing back up again because he wants to put the lights up or high more so more people can see it. In that case, why not hang up somewhere high right now? That's what Paimon was thinking too. You know, wouldn't everyone be able to see it? We could hang it up in the sky. If only there were hooks in the sky to hang on. Perhaps we could have a high altitude floating island? Haha, that's not a bad idea at all. Oh, hey there, SR. We didn't break anything, did we? Doesn't look broken. Why, certainly. If it glows still, it fits the bill. Ah, and indeed, you spoke true earlier as well. We could find a place higher than the lighthouse upon which to mount this lamp, then its light would be all more clear to see from further away. As it happens, I do know of an island, the highest point in the area. Russell taught me how to survey the elevation, and I've already estimated the elevation of all the nearby islands in his absence. You know, past time. If we hung the light there, the light would be visible from far away for sure. That should be enough to allow our adventurers to find their way back home. There we go, a solution to our problem. No way a simple problem like this could stump us. That said, this Rosal guy sure knows a lot. Of course, Rosal is the bravest, most inquisitive adventurer we have. Not only has he traveled the length and breadth of the world, he also has traveled still further beyond our world on his windmill ship. He often ranges far abroad indeed, even to places where the lamplight fails to touch. But he's told me no matter how weak the lamplight is, he always knows where the lighthouse is, and can follow it back to the village. But now the lighthouse has collapsed and the lamplight has fallen beneath the horizon. Let's go look at the island, shall we? I'd love to go, but I must stay and keep watch over the lighthouse, for it is the first place venturers come upon returning to the village. Yes, he has collapsed, but I must do all I can to sort things out here. I cannot allow him to receive our returnees all by his lonesome. And then there's Rosal. He's been drifting so far from home for so long. I absolutely must give him a hug the moment he returns. So please, dear guest, could you help me hang the lamp to the highest point possible? I have some savings. Your deed shall not go unrewarded. Leave it to me. Thank you, thank you. My gratitude and more, on behalf of my lighthouse and Rosal, too. I shall be here waiting for him, and for you. Alright, Esnoir, won't let you down. I think I know what the island he's talking about is. It's that one, right? Okay. Oh, it's that one. Can't I just TP? I'm cheap! I'm so cheap! I'm just TP. Alright. Let's go. I'm so cheap right now. Here's the island Esnar was talking about, you know. Tree over there could be... Oh, yeah, we could use this. Go and ask. Ask who? Oh. Hi, can I hang the lamp? Shavni, why are you still angry? Ugh. Perhaps you really shouldn't have ventured outside. Hello there. Did you plant this tree? We'd like to hang a lamp on this tree. A lamp? Well, putting one up would be nice. Some warm light might do Shavni's mood some good. Might even put us on speaking terms again. Please do lend us a hand then. And if I may lend you one in turn, just say the word and so it shall. Nice. Smooth sailing so far, eh? Come on, get this lamp hung up. God, I can't talk now. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Alright. How are we gonna hang it, though? Just put the lamp there. Ah! That should do it. Light shine far and wide now. Not that anything happened yet. So what do we do now? We wait, of course. Maybe those venturers have seen the light already and are on the way back as we speak. A beautiful shot! Huh? Nothing's happened. Not a person has returned. Hello, you two. Not to disturb you or anything, but what were you intending to do by hanging that light up again? Well, long story short... Tell Panama what happened. I see. I've heard about the issue with Esquire and the lighthouse as well. And this idea is a good one. However... Paimon, fly that lamp way up, would you? And how long is Paimon supposed to stay up there, huh? We don't even know what ideal elevation is. It's not like we can take measurements every few meters or something. If there was a way to... if only there was really a way for a hook in the sky for us to hang that lamp on. Hang the lamp in the sky. That could perhaps be possible. So, is there such a place to hang the lamp? Please, let me finish. This idea of mine may not actually work. The Whispering Isle not far from here is that if a gift is offered onto the island, or onto the goddess of the island, she will grant the supplicant a wish. Oh, Whispering Isle. I forgot. I'll go there probably to say my goodbyes. Whoa, that's some island. Righto. So let's take this lamp on over to the Whispering Isle and see what the deal is. That said, I do not know if that goddess still hears our wishes. I've been to that island to offer gifts, but my wishes were not granted. Perhaps something's gone wrong somewhere? Eh? What did you wish for? My wish was a simple one. To be friends with Shabni forever. We used to live here together, taking care of this tree, drinking tea, and chatting. Aww. He once set off on a long journey, and when he returned, he was almost unrecognizable. Not that it should matter. We were still friends. I thought we'd understand one another. But he grew stranger and stranger. His days were filled with odd mumblings and melancholy. He even rejected all my tea party invitations. I feared that he might no longer want to be my friend, so I made plans to go to the Whispering Isle and make a wish to the goddess. The oldest legend in our village says that originally the goddess greatly favored the brave. So long as a valiant person were to bring her a gift as proof of their courage, she would respond to them. But I feared that she would not bestow her favor upon me, and so I brought a dragon scale with me. Do you know about the giant dragon that suddenly emerged from titanium mines? It flattened a great many homes and even mashed their mountain. Now our venturers can no longer repair their boats or make tools there, and have had change from whence they embark on their adventures. That mountain is just over there, but nowadays he's just as broken as the broken sea itself. Reminds me of Inazuma, honestly. We're constantly trying to chase the dragon away and defend our village. Whenever it flew above our village, we could grab chairs, tables, forks, and spoons with, which would chase it away. Seems as if you succeeded thus far. Well, whatever the case may be, at least the dragon hasn't come back to set fire to the village and roll over it, or anything like that. Mini Durin's no evil dragon. Not so. In that case, his way of showing it is most unexpected. Well, we couldn't understand what he was saying at the time, so all we could do was chase him off. When he left behind the scale. I believe that it could prove my courage, and my neighbors thought so too. When I put the scale on before the goddess statue, it began to glow with an awesome light. I thought that this meant the goddess acknowledged my wish and was about to grant it. But Chevney did not change. He still refused to come out to that pot, and he remained as upset as ever. He even advised me to become a venturer and go on a long journey with him. No way I'm doing that. Wait, come out what pot now? That's right, Chevney presented the flower in the pot. I mean, it's pretty alright, isn't it? He can live next to the tree, and I can take care of him, water him, drink tea, and sing for him. But he always says no matter where he goes, he must be sure of his place. Something he learned from his venturing, and that pot is his place. Coax and cajole as I might, I can't get him out of that pot. The goddess didn't make my wish come true, and I know what matter is. Sorry for going on like that. You must have taken quite a bit of your time. Whispering Isle is that way. Perhaps the goddess will be more willing to hear your wish. Alright, to the Whispering Isle we go, shall we? That's what Chevney was thinking. He doesn't even want to talk to me. What Chevney? Hello there, I'm really sorry, but it's Chevney. He's still angry with me and refuses to come out and speak with me. But the wind and sunlight can't reach him down there. Well, if he withers, what then? Since we're talking about a potted flower, we can just scoop him up. I've tried! Well, as long as Chevney's upset, I can't even get close. He's in such a stormy mood that I nearly got blown away. Wait, how can being angry blow someone away? That would make it hard to get close, yes. Maybe the reason he's furious with me is because I refused to venture out with him before? Please, dear guest, can I trouble you to check on him? Perhaps you might even be able to reason with him. No problem. We traveled to many places and seen so many people. We'll probably be able to convince him. It's wonderful. You can find him in the cavern below this island. You should please head that way. Let's study up this place and find a good place for Chevney to soak up the sun. Okay. When he said down, oh, right there. Oh, it's you! Wind finally stopped. Listen to us, please. Fine, I'll listen to what you have to say. Before that, look how shocked two of you are. I'm sure you're dying to ask, how can a flower speak? Or perhaps, how did you turn into a potted flower? Do people usually ask that? Outside, yes. Many. After I returned home, no one asked. By outside, do you mean outside this world? I've heard you only became like this after venturing. Well, no. Well, look who's so well informed. I suppose Fanuel must have told you. That's correct, I became like this while I was adventuring. To borrow a phrase from that Brazo, this was a change I chose to make. Paimon gets changed, but why change into potted flower? Could it be because you really like plants? No, I just wanted to find my place. I met many people outside this world. Some were chefs, others were florists, others teachers. This shop looks so beautiful! Almost everyone found a place that made them feel at ease. That was how they all managed to establish themselves in life. Me, all I could do was venture. I never thought of finding a stable place for myself. This flower pot is your place? Exactly, you catch on quick. That's a flower pot, you always have a place that puts me at ease. But, Since I already got myself a pot and a place that belongs to me, why do I still need to go out venturing? I'm a venturer after all. Without venturing, is there anything else of value I can do? I don't get it. The more the outside world I see, the less I understand. Between having a place and venturing, which is more important? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts when I talk with Panuel. I always duck his questions. I'm afraid of misleading him. If he loved venturing, would he grow to hate it after seeing me like this? He is my friend, and I always will be. I must be honest with him, and I have answered all that he asked, including that the reason I became a flower is so I could have a place that made me feel at ease. Perhaps my answer upset him, or perhaps because he doesn't like the way I am now. We're growing apart, but as I am but a potted plant, I cannot go up myself. Probably best, I'm sure Panuel doesn't see me anyway. Must be angry with me. Oh, so that's what's going on. Both think the other one's angry at you, and so they aren't willing to meet. What, you mean Panuel is mad at me? You two are thinking the exact same thing. Aww. Skies above. How could I ever think of such a thing? I never wanted to see him upset. Even should the corners of his lips twitch downward, my heart should utterly be shattered. Dear guest, I must ask you to bring him up. I beg of you. Or to bring me up. I beg it of you. I must see him with all haste. I cannot wait another minute, not even another second. I was waiting for you to say that, my potted friend. Paimon was waiting for it too. Off we go, traveler. He's right here. There you go. You've come. Please listen to me. I've never been mad at you, and never wanted to leave you. I was only worried that you didn't want to be friends with me. I know some venturers change, and I was worried you had too. Prayed to the goddess, but I couldn't find a good enough gift to offer, so naturally she ignored me. No, Panuel. Such a thing could never happen. I will always be your friend. Must apologize to you. I was so focused on my own thoughts that I failed to listen to what you were saying. I assumed you never wanted to see me again. It seems we cleared up the misunderstanding. Yeah, Paimon thought you two had some crazy sticking point, and were super mad you didn't even want to try and understand each other. But at least it's come unstuck now. Thank you both, my dear guests. Without you, I'd definitely still be holed up in there, refusing to come out. But now I can finally share what's in my heart with Panuel. I'm willing to listen to whatever you say, Shebne. Whether you wish to speak of venturing or of flower pots is all fine by me. Right, dear guests, please take these. I gathered them specially for you. May the goddess bless you, and that you may never argue with your friends, or that someone will always be willing to listen to your innermost thoughts. And that is Paimon. Thank you! Aww.
Is this an answer from this world?
You know what? I met some great people here. I met some great people here in Simulanka. Anyway, to the Wishing Isle, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Wishing Isle. Gentle statue. Make a wish. Elegant statue. Make a wish. I'll probably talk to the 3 statues. Is that what I'm supposed to do? That dragon scale that Panuel used to wish then. Seems he really did make a wish. No use, scale won't come off. Guess the goddess really liked the gift. 3 statues, and it looks like we're gonna have to offer then 2 more gifts. What should we offer? Paimon hasn't had a clue. Any thoughts? She related to the wish, so should we offer the lamp? Makes sense. Esnora's wish is to see this lamp hung high for all to see, right? That just clears the armor. We don't have where to begin with weapons. Could be a sword, a polearm, too many options. Statue goddess reacted to Dragon scale? Dragon-related stuff? Hang on. Did we pick something that resembles a horn? That's right, and it looked like a sword. It's gotta be the weapon we're looking for. Sounds sensible. Looks sensible, too. The whole point is the old idea is sensible. On point. The problem is, though, Pandora's wish wasn't granted even after making a wish using the dragon scale. The scale and the horn are the only clues right now, so we may as well give it a try. That said, the Whispering Isle's pretty big, huh? The three goddess statues up there are huge, too. Indeed, Paimon. Indeed. This looks beautiful. If this was an ordinary adventure story, there would be mysterious treasures hidden under the statues or something. Well, I already did. On that note, I think we should take a closer look around. You never know when we'll find something nice. Got no problem taking a little stroll. Besides, we already found a weapon, haven't we? Let's settle then. As to whether we're going treasure hunting or wishing to the goddess first, that's up to you. Well, I already grabbed it, so time to make a wish. Gentle statue. Offer your weapon. There you go. And then the lamp, which is for the elegant statue. Here we go. I like the music here. I wish I had it for my teapot, man. Make a wish. There you go. I'll take photos again once, before I leave. Whoa! It's reacting! Whoa! Yo! Beautiful! They're coming back! They can see it! Hi! Hello, fellow venturer! On our way back! That was a beautiful cutscene. There they are! Hi! The music is majestic. This place is beautiful. Asnor, it's so good to see you. I knew I could trust you, and that light you shone my way. Gave you my word, dear friend. Now you're back. As for the light, however, you have our two guests to thank. Skies above, that was you then? I thought you had been stranded on that island when I saw you on my return trip, which is why I invited you on board. Words fail to describe how thankful I am to you. Had that radiance not reached my ship, I'm sure I would have been utterly lost at sea. What happened to their lighthouse, Asnor? What happened to this place? What exactly did I miss? Well, you missed a lot, my friend. A dragon crushed into a village and another into the waterfall behind it? That really is a lot. I'm gonna have to ask you to give me all the details when you got the time. Well, I have the time right now. I have time anytime, in fact. I've managed to clean up a little area where we can have some tea and cake, and enjoy the fragrance of the flowers while we're at it. Really? That would be no problem at all. In fact, I've been looking forward to this. I'll show you the new samples I've collected too. You will not believe all the types of flowers and bugs I've encountered. It's just a shame that my bag is so small. I shall bring a larger one next time for sure. Next time? You'll leave again, I presume? Don't worry, our time together is lengthy still, Asnor. The time we have now is more than sufficient for me to tell you about all the things I've seen, I assure you. Are you going back out venturing? Yes, I am a venturer. The venture is my calling. Uncle Razo, have you not noticed how some of your colleagues have become strange when they return? They fret about the value of carpets and hats, but not all about which is more beautiful or intricately made. Not be angry, Asnor. We can speak about this later. I bought you flower seeds from outside, ones with contours and colors. I'm sure you've never seen them before. Ah, yes, dear guest. You too should take some of these marvelous new gifts I've obtained from the outside. Consider them a token of my gratitude. Thank you for lighting the way for my ship, and also taking care of Esnoir. Now that the light illuminates the way, I'm sure other venturers will also begin returning to the village. Ah, beautiful shots, man. I hope they can rest well. After all, there are many far-off places that await their exploration still. I did it! Esnoir! No matter how many times you ask, Razel, I will not go out venturing with you. You're my friend. Yes, and that will never change. I do not dislike you, but I do not enjoy traveling. Esnoir, it is nowhere near as frightening as you imagine. It's just a trip, that's all. Yes, the outside world plays a host to many flowers that cannot be found in our village, and many people we've never met. Even the shapes of the clouds are different there. Remember the seed I brought you from the outside? I can guarantee that you've never seen any flower with its shape or color before. It's still a seed now. I'll plant it and then we'll see. If you're willing to go with me, we might be able to see this flower with our own eyes. Razel, I'm sorry. I have no wish to travel abroad, nor do I want to become like those venturers. They always fret about the value of carpets and pay no mind to beautiful hats. This is how your travels change you. It scares me. That is true. But have you noticed the maps, the plant samples, and the travel logs that fill their luggage to bursting? We searched through different bushes and shrubs like a gust of wind, like rivers passing through another lake. We encounter different things, and we too become different people. It is how travel changes you. And it scares me too. But I'm thankful for those changes as well. I'd compare it to a slice of bread with cream slathered on both sides. You're going to make a mess no matter how carefully you try to hold it. In that case, I'd spread the cream on separately. That way I can even smear on different flavors. Not a bad call. I'm sure it'll be a filling meal. Ah, it's you, here at last. Razel has been telling me how wonderful the outside world is, inviting me along the adventure. Do you know much of that world? Is it as he says it is? Yes, it is. In the outside world, there's no lack of new things to discover. Right, there's lots to eat and many fun things to do. You'll even get to encounter many interesting things and awesome new people. For example, you'll find those who focus on the beautiful essence of all things. You'll bear witness to radiant, unfading ideals. You'll get to meet those who work hard to realize their dreams. Really? Dear me, I believe the outside world to only be conscious of value and to be full of those who wish to wear hats, but they're not. Well, you can think of it like a cake with various chocolates scattered on top. Every bite's a whole new experience. That's way better than having all those chalk taste the same. That would make for a super ordinary cake, right? Well said, Paimon. Well said. Well, who wouldn't after listening to it for this long? Is that so? Well, I need more time to think about this, but perhaps just a little venturing couldn't hurt, surely. No need to rush things, Esnoir. There's still time before my next voyage. Until then, let's consider this issue together. These two. Photo time! And that is it. That is all the world quests here in Simulanka. Finally, it took me over 2 hours to get these all done. I'll probably take the photos tomorrow before the event goes away, just to say my final goodbyes. But yeah, this was incredible. This was incredible. Especially here. I'll probably grab a screenshot of the Kirara World Quest mugshot. But yeah, that was incredible. This area is incredible. This is the best area so far that the game has been given. Like, sure, we have Golden Apple, but like Golden Apple 2, like the one with the Immunocrash, plus this are probably my favorite. And it probably still will. Even if the next summer event is not going to be Simulanka or anything else, it's like Golden Apple, it will still hold the many memories for me. And I'm honestly thankful I got to experience this. Sure, I didn't spend as much time here in the Simulanka because like I was busy recording Zenless Zone Zero and playing a bit of Star Rail here and there. But like, this was still an experience, and I'm honestly happy and thankful for MiHoYo to actually give us an area like this. But yeah, that was an amazing session for World Quest. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the bell, enable notifications, see new videos, and comment down below if you guys want more Genshin Impact videos on the channel. I will do one last round of exploration before this event goes away tomorrow, but I probably won't put it on or I probably won't record it, but I'll probably include a bit of clips of exploring this area one last time in the same video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Red Bolt out.